recording, streaming. Hey. Welcome to episode 12 of the Drum Stream, featuring our special guest, Ned Haweeli.
What
Yeah.
up?
And as always,
Yo.
it's Brandon Medellin from Texas, your guy Matthew Elton Smith here from California. And we're super happy and happening to be here with our guy Ned. And
Hell yeah.
Yo Ned, like what's filling your bucket, bro? What's good? How are you?
What's up? There's water in my bucket today. This is my bucket. We're good, man. I'm in Brooklyn, streaming live to you. Heard we got 3 time zones going on here, so love that. Love to be part of it. Thanks for having me.
We're just time traveling mother effers out here, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
That's what's up. Heck yeah. Well, let's see, dudes. Tomorrow is a big day. I fly out to Nashville tomorrow, so that's what's filling my
Nice.
bucket. I'm going to go to places, eat a lot of chicken.
Hell yeah.
See as much of the town as I can without getting sick. And yeah, trying to I'm gonna be that weird person wearing a mask out there. I think though it's gonna be
Oof.
it's gonna
That's
be
right. Are you vaxxed? Did you get vaxxed
yeah,
yet?
I'm vaxxed. I'm gonna be
Nice.
fully
Good for you.
like 2 weeks into my last shot on Friday. So
Oof.
I'm gonna go there with like 3 days of like of I don't know what you want to call it. I think I'm fine, but it's just gonna be one of those days. But I'm down to be the weirdo with the mask though. I don't know, like when you go to a new place, you kind of have clean slate no matter what.
It's true.
So, like I'm
They
down
might
to.
forget you too.
There's still a lot of people wearing masks still. I'm
Well,
sure.
I mean, I hope. I have friends out there that's like, yeah, COVID's kind of canceled out here in Nash, So it's like, well, we'll see.
That's crazy,
We'll
man.
see. Well,
It's like half and half here in Texas. It's crazy.
mhm.
Everyone got a mask on here, man. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Everyone in
Oh
Brooklyn got
yeah.
that. They get. It's like you look at the street. I was walking by one of the. They got the mini fences to curb your dog around the like 2 trees in New York City, and it's usually trash, and it's still trash, but it's all mask trash now. It's pretty wild.
Man, isn't that
Pretty
weird to see
wild.
masks on the ground and you're like, dang, like, did you just take it off and throw
It's
it?
some apocalypse, end of times looking, material there. I don't know about that.
I feel like people just like take them off and like aggressively throw them on the ground, and that's why how
Yeah,
they get there.
it's rough.
'Cause
Or they fly out of pockets.
I mean, yeah, or
Yeah,
they just
yep.
fall out of your pocket. But like, I don't know. Don't you got? I mean, I guess that's how you lose shit. You take
It's
stuff
true.
out of your pocket, and the other stuff falls out of your pocket, and you got your headphones in. You're not listening, and then you lose your wedding ring. No, I'm kidding. That never
That's
happened to me.
that.
But that almost happened one time. Well, sick.
Nashville. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you, man.
Dude, yeah, it's gonna be weird, but it's gonna be fun. I've been like already trying to connect with cats out there and like
Nice.
using trolling the hashtag Nashville drummer. That shit is funny.
Is it good? Good humor?
Well, it's just like you just see a lot of the same. Like everyone's playing like their downtown Broadway gig or something, or like that scene, like the 4-hour gig cover gig scene is like big there. So
Got it. Wow.
you gotta, and I'm following this one
That's a
guy
lot.
who said like who is bragging about doing like four gigs in a day, which is cool. He calls it the quad, and I guess you can do
Sounds
that.
casual about it.
You could do that in Nashville. Like you just do like
Man,
4 3-hour gigs or something.
wow.
But everywhere has a house kit. That's kind of nice, I guess. You just kick it around with your cymbals and your
Damn.
whatever else you're comfortable with, I guess. But
Sounds like the dream, kind of. Damn.
I mean, yeah, we'll see. I'm actually just stoked
You
to
let
get
us
out
know.
there and like,
Nice.
yeah, stoked to get out there, have a bunch of chicken, and we have some friends that are moving out there with us, so at least we'll have people we know.
Nice.
And I'll be closer to Brandon, you know.
Yeah.
Nice.
Maybe we'll just flip some spots. Brandon will take it over out here in LA.
That'd be
and
fun.
then,
Yeah.
And then I'll just kick it in Nashville.
I've never been to Texas. I want to go, Brandon.
Oh man, y'all y'all gotta come out here, man.
I was
It's
gonna go last year, and South by got
Damn.
dude, yeah, I know. That was like it was funny, right? How that was like the catalyst for like it's like that happened and then COVID like hit. It-
oh man,
But
rough.
hey, we're getting through it. We're getting through it out here.
South by Southwest online. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yo, is South by happening this year though?
It's yeah, there's some yeah, whatever it is. It's like
Yo,
That
oh
doesn't sound too
man.
promising.
don't sound so
I
good.
like how we're all laughing at it because
Yeah.
it's already the vibe, right?
You just
But
kind of
Yep.
know what's gonna happen, but who
Yeah.
knows? Bro, I just saw
it's
this right before we went on live that the governor of California was on the news and he says California is gonna be, and I quote, fully open in June.
Wow.
And I'm like, whoa, okay.
What an optimist.
I'm like,
I
okay.
don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
They
I
say
mean,
I also heard on the news that California has like the most vaccinated per capita on the
Wow.
state, which is tight, and it's
sure.
like the least spreading state at the moment.
Wow.
A lot of people care in California. I feel like, and for good reasons. There's a lot of people. It's overpopulated over there, like crazy.
I mean, it's sometimes I walk outside, bro, and I'm the only one wearing a mask, and I'm here in Long Beach, like in a safe place in
wild.
Long Beach, and it's just fucking, it's
That's
just,
rough.
I just see entitlement, man. I'm just like, man, how do you, what is it up with you? Or like, okay, this would be my soapbox when I'm done, but like when I see someone with a mask on their chin, and I'm like coming at them like full mask, and they don't pull it up, I'm just like,
That is so rude.
it
It's
really
so
like
arrogant.
it makes me. I don't know if you guys, if Ned, because this is so New York shit, but like I follow this bike messenger on TikTok, and
Okay.
and he goes around and he yells at people, like hardcore yells at them for like being in the bike lane, or like or like and he people like walking in front of him, he'll be like bang, like
You gotta send me
Yeah.
that guy.
So I just kind of
yeah.
feel like I want to be that guy, but I can't run away quick enough with my dog, So I just have to like kind of be quiet about it and let my dog just bark at them if he does, and don't talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't try to
Uh,
reprimand my dog. But
It's
That's
it's
rough.
like it's like the way I see it is like over here. It's like if you have a bubble of homies and y'all are all taking care of yourselves and y'all are in the super private place and y'all feel comfortable, it's chill. But
Yeah,
I
that's
feel,
respect.
yeah, I mean, it's also
Makes
like
sense.
me. It's like me. The only reason that I like don't really wear the mask right now is because I'm at home. I'm at home most of the time, and I'm like I only talk to people that are in the group, like in my band, really. Or
Yeah.
sure.
I don't know. I think people get real wild about not wearing a mask to where I'm like I don't I don't unregister all the way because to me it's like okay, all right, this is so you could this is just like a safety, a respect thing, right? And it's like
Yeah.
people really think their freedom is taken away. I think that's like the really wild part. People are really
It's
thinking their freedom is taken away with the mask.
crazy. It's crazy. It's
But
just
it's like
safety.
so many other countries do it. Like everyone just does it.
Yeah.
Like that's the
Nope.
thing. If like
Look at
if a
Australia, dude.
yeah, like if there's an
Australia's
epidemic
fully open.
somewhere, that's like the thing. It's just like people get real. I think it's very like culture shock since it's like in the US for the first time.
Yeah.
And I think people are losing their minds because it's like, this is not, this is a foreign thing, this is
America?
not,
This is
yeah,
un-American.
no. I mean, it's just like crazy. It's just like crazy. Like, it's
Yeah.
funny. But I was gonna say one more thing that had to do with all this. That is anything open? Are there bars open in California yet or no?
There's
Is
indoor dining like at 25% right now.
didn't to Dakota have a story where there was someone dancing in a bar, an outdoor bar or something? I thought I saw that.
Man, I wouldn't be surprised.
That's crazy.
That sounds fun.
I don't know. This is like the most limbo, right? This is like the most limbo part of the
Sure.
pandemic, I think.
Yeah, it's like you see the end, and it's I don't know. I just hope that like and we can put the kibosh on it after this. But like, I just hope everyone like is like about like seeing it through and not just like
Me too, man.
going about their business and saying it's over and because I know we want to go back to normal, but you know it's gotta like especially for musicians, bro. Like if we want some gigs again, like
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen unless it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not, man. So many NYC places that I played like just shut down, man. Like literally for they're done, not just temporarily. It's like
Mm-hmm.
pretty wild, man. Some of the staples, some I'm fine seeing them go, but like I don't mean any disrespect by saying that, but it's like you never thought that some of these like Arlene's Grocery, that like I don't know if y'all ever heard of
Yeah.
that, but
Yeah. Yeah.
I heard that before I ever even lived in the city. I knew of that place, and they're done now, man. It's pretty
That
wild.
sucks. Lenny the Ox plays there, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
They
where
got
that's
the
where I heard and
lesson,
J3PO
man.
played there and
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
Shout out to
Well,
them, man. I actually got to hang out with them one time. They're
really?
cool, man.
hell yeah.
Yeah, it was really random, fortunate events that led up to that. But
Damn.
yeah, that's
That
crazy.
sounds awesome.
I forgot that the lessons from New York.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, crazy.
Crazy.
Dang y'all. Well, let's we'll say a big shaky and up to heebie jeebie about it getting all better here. What up, Justin? We got a couple people. We got 8 people in the room. If you're here, say what up to Ned and Brandon and me.
What up, peeps?
And yeah, it is heartbreaking that people have to shut their doors, but you know,
Yep.
it's nice. It's gonna be great when it's all over, and I mean, and the people that are left standing are gonna thrive. You know,
Yeah.
and it's inevitable that there's gonna be a big rush, especially if we get like a man. If we just get one more stimmy, I can save up for that Craviato kit and you know, invest my stimmy into Bitcoin or something, and just get my Craviato cash out.
Shit, I'll pay my fucking credit card with that stimmy. Shit, fuck.
Bro, and yo, so let's talk drums. I was peeping the Memphis Drum Shop website last night because you know
Dangerous.
Tennessee, and
Yeah.
and
Oh,
man,
that's right.
and they got so many drum sets there, and it's like I guess it's like a big CNC spot, huh, Brandon? Is that right?
Yeah, they plug CNC really hard there. They're probably like the biggest like they sell CNC retail. You know, it's
Yeah,
mostly a custom company, but they have the most like retail items there. Yeah.
right. They got some
Wow.
good kits there, man. Like they got some DWs for under 2 grand. They got like a
That's nice.
Yamaha recording custom. You know,
Is
it's
that
like
the mysymbol.com? That's the
yeah,
mysymbol.com kit, right?
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
Loved that. Always loved that.
yeah.
Always loved that whole thing.
So
Love that.
which sucks
Other,
because Memphis is like 3.5 hours away from Nashville. But like,
uh,
I don't know.
bro.
I'm kind of in that moment because because I gotta move. I'm thinking about like, man, should I just sell them all and then just go out there and go big, you know, or like, it's really tempting to like, cause I don't want to like. It sucks to have to like pick up everything and ship it across the country.
You
It
have
does.
2 day shipping from all of that, from CNC, from My Symbol, from Memphis. You're gonna have 2 day shipping in Nashville.
Wow.
Yeah,
I'm in Austin. I get 2 day shipping. Like if CNC is like we're sending it, here's the they'll text me my number, 2 day shipping.
Wow.
yeah.
Like everything's so fast. My kit, they're like, yeah, we're sending the kit off 2 days later. Like what the hell?
Damn. That's sick.
Yeah, bro. We were
Yeah.
talking about Ned and I were talking about that live you were doing last night with Patrick, bro.
Yeah, I tuned into that for a sec, man. Killer.
Oh really? Damn.
Yeah, bro, killer. And I think you posted some of it to what, IGTV
Yeah,
today.
I
And check
saved
out
the
some of
damn.
that.
I got a lot of I didn't expect to get as much love on it as I did. We were really just like hi.
Man, you shredding. You shredding. Well, let me say this because I told Matthew this before you came on. Is that you one of the few? Okay, I'm not a big user of the like Instagram Explore page.
Mhm.
Just never really have been. But man, months ago. I mean, I think like last summer. Well, I don't know. You would be able to date this whenever you got that beautiful, beautiful ass like lavender purple kit that you
Mhm.
got.
Mhm.
I saw that kit on my Explore page, right? Some post you did, and I was like, "Yo, that is beautiful." And I clicked on it, and then I went to your page or whatever. I don't remember, but then I saw a different video or the same, whatever it was. Just you just fucking shredding on it, and I was like, "Okay, this guy gonna get the follow now." And I was like, there's just like that. I don't be on the Explore page, and I don't be the person that's like, let me see what they didn't
Yeah,
give me today, you know. And like you're one of the few, like one of two people maybe that I was like,
I
okay,
I
Explore page came through.
I played my cards right then because
Yeah,
I played my cards right because I never hit the Explorer page, and I was like, okay, if I get this CNC kit, I'm gonna make sure I make a kit that no one has, and that had
bro,
like I think the
stands
abalone,
out.
yeah, the abalone with the lavender. It's like very like a homage to like
Oh
maybe like
man,
super old Ludwig Rogers, whatever.
word.
But it's like alien. It's like an alien alternate universe because it's like it has the marine pearl, the marine style snare, but it's abalone,
Oh
and that's like green and purple, and I have it on the inlays of the bass drum. So it's like very classic, like Ludwig, like, but it's like not. It's like something
yeah,
else.
it's
It's not
killer,
supposed.
man.
Dude, thank you, man.
But you killer too, man. It's fucking crazy.
Dude, I
Shredding.
just wanted to be someone who was representing CNC in like a way more upbeat way. Like I know that
Word.
they make a lot of money off like very big like indie touring bands, you know, that play like they'll play fucking like Glastonbury or some bullshit, like some crazy shit or like
Yeah.
really big festivals or whatever. But you know, something hip that's like actually like jazz or something like in something in the jazz world or like just something different, you know. And I really think they like what I do for them. So
They
I'm
best,
happy.
man. They
I'm
best. Yeah,
grateful.
you definitely doing that. Damn.
It's like I wanted to give like this Craviotto, like almost energy to like CNC, like the way you feel when Justin Brown plays Craviotto or when he was. Like
Mm,
I want to create almost a similar like ambiance and energy, but like with CNC. I don't know. Just you know what I'm
yeah.
saying. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You doing it.
Hell yeah, Brandon. Bro, you're gonna get me on CNC though. Like it's so ridiculous, you know. If I'm gonna drop some
Oh,
cash, bro,
oh yes,
like
yes.
that's what's
No,
up.
yeah.
I gotta hit up
Anybody,
that
man.
rep.
Their drums are great. Their drums are great, man. Like I'll just say one more thing before I close off about CNC. They literally will work with you and get it all. Like they're I don't understand, but they just know what you want to hear, and they really lean into what you feel. And I think
Damn.
hmm
I literally like when I got the drums, I felt my soul in it already.
Mm,
And I can't say that about a lot of companies that I see. But this company definitely will just extend your spirit to a kid. It's really weird.
damn.
Heck yeah, dude. Hell yeah, bros. So let's move on. Let's get into Gal. What's up next? The drum Yeah. Drum news, everybody. Welcome,
Wow.
welcome. So let me get my right stuff up here. This was could have been a tragedy, y'all, but they had a fire. Whoops, last night at the Zildjian, the 22 Longwater Drive spot. Apparently, an air duct caught on
Holy
fire.
shit.
That's actually like super. That's
Are you
super
making this
crazy
up?
drum
I'm
news.
Real.
not making this shit up, bro.
That's
It's right
real ass
here.
news.
Firefighters tackled a building fire at the Adidas Zildjian company at 22 Longwater Drive Monday night. That was yesterday, y'all. The Zildjian manufactures cymbals at the plant. That's kind of nutty. Um,
That's
it was
crazy.
an
That's
air
like crazy
like
news.
a big dust collector caught on fire, which apparently is like the size of a fire truck, is what it says here.
Oh
The
my.
fire has been contained. No one got hurt. Everything's good. I would assume that there's a bunch of.
Oh my god.
I hope they make some sick fire burn symbols or something to pay for their air duct. Um, but yeah, dude, it's all good.
They
Um,
really need the money.
yeah, yeah. And this is cool. This is a nice music release. The Vatican City Fight Club, our past guest, Greg Lewis, played drums on this one. I've listened to the album. I bought the album. Vatican City Fight Club is Rob Ford Explorer mixed with Sean Alexander Collins on vibraphone and Dave Strong on bass. I really love this record. I love the textures of it. The vibraphone versus like rock trio really sounds good. Again, that's Vatican City Fight Club.
I gotta check that out.
See if we can. Yeah, maybe.
The sun, the moon, the sky, the trees, the sand, you and I. The sun, the moon, the sky, the trees, the sand, you and I. La 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 la.
I got that like Jeff Rosen stop vibe. Again, that's Greg on the drums. I think it's a very cool new sounding record to check out. Definitely seated in the
Sick.
Matthew vein. I believe Sean, there's a vibraphonist, writes all of this stuff. He's the guy in this picture here. They also have a video up on one of the song These Keys. It's on YouTube. Very tight. And I thought this was super sick because baseball is back, y'all. And some people have, some teams have like bands to play their stuff. People have organists. This is really cool. The drummer from the Black Keys, Philip Carney, filled in for the drummer of the Cleveland Indians band on opening day, April 6th. There's a big old picture of him playing a big fat Ludwig bass drum. Let's see, and there is a video of him playing, which you think it's gonna be tight. He's playing kit, but no, he's just playing a bass drum, which is kind of tight.
At an angle too. Look at that.
The little 4-second clip.
Wow.
I guess that's probably like some sort of war dance, I would assume. But yeah, John Carney, stoked to be in the seat for this. Apparently, the drummer that normally plays this gig hasn't missed an opening day since 1973. So that's kind of it's once in a lifetime chance for him to come out and play on the Cleveland Indians band. Or able to, I'm not sure if it's a band or it's just a drummer. Maybe it's just a drummer. Who knows? I guess you're gonna have to go to your next Cleveland Indians game and check that out. Yeah, y'all, that's the drum news. So if anyone else has any other drum news coming out, I'd love to hear it.
I don't think I have any.
Y'all dry on the news?
I came unprepared, man.
God damn.
Man, you were on that Zildjian tip, man. How'd you get that? How'd you find out about that?
Crazy.
You know, I saw Timbo post about it.
Oh yeah.
But like, bro,
Timbo
it's,
was
I mean, you type in drum news on Google and it comes up.
Sorry.
You know, that's how I found.
Well,
like
yeah.
last week, bro. I don't know if you've heard this too, Ned. The drummer of Alabama Shakes got arrested last week.
Yo, that came up on my like.
Bro, I need to do that.
news.
Bro,
Dude,
go type
crazy.
in drummer arrested, and that's what comes up.
Are you serious? How'd they
Yeah,
do that?
like the Alabama Shakes drummer got arrested for child abuse. So, fuck that guy.
Oh yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fuck
wow,
that guy.
it is all.
Mugshots and all.
Wow,
Damn, man, fuck that guy. What the
It's
hell?
just, you can't hit the kids. You cannot hit kids.
That's
You cannot
fucked
abuse
up.
kids. It's not good. Not
Nope.
good for your image at all.
It's not good for the kid, first and foremost.
You're right.
Fuck.
It is not good for the kids, dude. Not good at all.
I'm sorry. I can say that. I can say that shit. I know about that.
Well, god dang. But yeah, so another say a big shaky shaky to heebie jeebie for the Zildjian company. And
And those kids.
yeah, and those kids,
And
y'all.
these-
Easter, Easter happened. Hopefully everyone I don't know if anyone had an Easter gig, but I used to double up on the trombone and play the Easter gigs, but
Wow.
doesn't happen anymore. Didn't happen for
Damn.
this year, but it's all good. Next Easter, he'll come back, and we'll play his songs.
Nice.
So, man, let's get into it right here. We got our guy Ned Haweeli with us here, all the way from New York, and we're stoked to have Ned on the stream. I saw Ned playing. Actually, I'm almost positive, and because I'm so confident at the moment, that you came into the Timbo stream.
Really?
Did you or no? Maybe no. You
No,
told
I've
me
never
earlier.
been on the stream. I just
Yeah.
watched it on YouTube
Too confident.
because he was like the guy I knew the best. So I was like, all right, let me.
Too
see.
confident here.
That's okay. Check your facts.
So no, I know where I saw you. Okay, so I'm wearing the fucking shirt, bro. Ned is also a stack ring artist, and I saw Stack Ring Percussion post a Ned video, and I think one of the first videos I saw was of you playing this like the flattest ass like exist ride, the
Oh, that's like one of my favorite symbols, man.
like a big old curved flat ride kind of
That
deal.
floppy, yeah, that's like a flapjack, man. It's
Is
crazy.
that
yeah.
a Istanbul?
Yeah, it's a AGOP, Istanbul AGOP. The exists
Yeah.
dark dry. Yep, that's
Brandon's all over that shit, dude.
Oh man,
Exist
do
dry
you
darks,
love
baby.
that? Brandon, we gotta talk, man. That's like the best line ever created, I think.
Yeah. Everybody gets upset when they can't play them fast though, because the rebound on them is, you gotta have wrist on those, man. They're crazy.
And that's not a problem. I want to play that cymbal so bad. I love the sound of that cymbal, at least that flat ride. The other ones, but there really is no rebound on that flat one. I haven't played any other rides in that line.
I don't even have a ride. I have a 20-inch crash and then a 22-inch crash. That's my ride.
I want that 22-inch crash. I want to check that one out, man.
It's all warped.
Sick. Yo, so I have the 17-inch crash. It's warped as hell. Also, it's like just came warped.
Like Crash of Doom warped?
I would say different because I've had, man, that's something I love to talk about, but I don't have to do it right now. But Crash of Dooms, I had plenty of those in my life. I used to have a 24-inch one that was like really weird, man. It was like,
where'd you find a 24-inch Crash of Doom?
eBay, long time ago. Hazel Should. Do we know about Hazel Should?
No. Shout out Hazel Should though. Who's
Yo,
that?
shout out Hazel Should, the drummer from Dick Dale. It's Dick Dale's drummer. You know,
Wow.
that Dick Dale. He's got
Rest in peace.
He's the cymbal plug. I swear to God, he's got like crazy deals on cymbals, man. And I actually, he's got a Reverb, eBay, and website. I recommend buying straight from the website because the prices are always a little bit cheaper. I've gotten a few cymbals over the past decade from that dude. Man, I'm just really going on a tangent right now, but I got to get this out because Hazel Shood's the man. Yeah, so I got the 24-inch from him. Dude, I got it for like $300 or something.
That's great
years
price.
ago. It was, and then I sold it for $1,000. It's
Woo!
so I gotta brag about that. I just seriously gotta brag about that.
Man, hopefully that guy's not listening. He got hosed.
he'd probably be happy. He's really proud of his insane deals. He loves selling stuff at like incredibly good deals. I really don't know how he does it. It's incredible. But this is the scenic route of the answer of no, it's not not warped like a Crash of Doom. At least I don't think it is. It's just like it. Like I feel like a Crash of Doom got like almost dense in it. It's like got like these little pockets, and like my 17-inch at least. And again, Brandon maybe it's different for the 22 and the 20, but it's like if I just let it rest on the ground, there'd be like a little bit of gaps around the edges where it's just not like perfect, man. I don't know how else to describe it.
No,
But
he's right. He's right. I mean,
yo, he got it right now. Love that.
Yeah, what up? Yeah.
Yo, yeah,
look,
man.
Yeah, a little. It's like a bent record right there.
Yeah, that's bent record. That's what's up, man.
Hell yeah.
That's the deal.
that's but I was gonna say with the agaps, I hope they make and exist China.
I'd love to hear what that would sound like, man.
Like that would be like a flimsy China. That would be crazy. They crack waves slower because they absorb the shock way better than anything.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they really do. They're so thin, man. I love it. I love it. I love them so much.
Ned, do you remember Hammerx symbols?
Yo, I do. It's funny you say that because there was a person who commented on that flat ride post, and they're like, "Is that a Hammerax symbol?"
Oh, because
And
the bubbles, huh?
Yeah, and I looked
The
at
bubbles.
their account, and they're actually a Sweetwater rep, which was so funny to me. It's like, bro, aren't you supposed to know what that is and isn't?
He was probably geeking.
Called
He was
it.
probably geeking because that company went bankrupt.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Well, they didn't. I don't know if they went bankrupt, but they stopped. They're not there. They don't exist anymore. Only their videos.
Damn. Yeah, I remember that. My first drum teacher had one of those chopper looking. It looks like that symbol, but cut in not a symbol shape, and it's just like,
Yeah.
whack. It's like wet and dry at the same time. If that's
Yeah.
possible.
They did it first, low key, but not many people remember.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that growing up for sure.
Man, I've seen this dude's watermarks though. This Hazel shit. Yeah, I've
Bro,
seen those
that's what I'm
watermarks
saying.
before.
You seen it. You seen it. He's everywhere.
I've definitely
he's
been
man.
to this website. That's tight.
It's super tight, yo. Y'all in the cinema market. That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's where to
Hell
go.
yeah. I love his little comments on it. He just says, "A Zildjian will cost you this much, but you can get this for that much."
My friend, he's in the chat right now, or was earlier. Gladys Drums.
Gladys Drums.
Liam, shout out to Liam Quinn.
Yo.
His favorite thing on a Hazelshire post. It was on some ridiculous symbol, man. It was like a 26, 28-inch like Istanbul like Sultan flat ride. I mean, it just like was crazy looking, right? And it says on there, and like he does so much shit with like italics and bold lettering and stuff, and he's like, it wobbles like a manta ray, and like italicized, bold. And then after seeing that, I've seen that same description, but still pertinent, not a direct copy and paste, but like to each symbol. Like I've seen that like plays like a manta ray, wobbles like a manta ray, like the best descriptions I've ever seen, man.
Why
Love
the
that
hell
guy.
spend
That shit is
570 on a garden
gas.
variety Zildjian K Constantinople? What the fuck? Straight up quote from this site, dude.
Oh, it's lit. It's the
I
best.
love it. That's real. That's like real drummer shit, you know?
I know.
Like,
I know.
He completely broke the fourth wall with that shit.
Holy hell, dude.
Dude,
I gotta get this
Dude.
dude on the stream.
You do, yo. I bet he'd love it, man. He's fucking cool, man. I swear he's cool, man.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk to him. I wish he was on the East Coast. I would take a trip just to go chill with that guy. I
So is
swear.
he
I think
just-
he's in
is he-
LA though.
Yeah, I would think so. If he's Dick Dale's drummer, like,
Yeah.
because Dick Dale, it's crazy. Dick Dale like died in Encinitas, California, which is like right up the road from where I grew up.
Wow.
So like, it was crazy. Also, just because we're on the Dick Dale, I had a guy I played with in my dad's band. My dad and I played in a surf band together since I was like 10 years old.
Cute.
And yeah, it's the best. And and one of the guitarists in the band is a guitar teacher, obviously. But
Okay.
he in his class, I want to say like they tried to set the world record for most people playing Miserlou at the same time. which is that song. Can you just imagine? It sounded like a fucking beehive, dude. But like times like fucking however many. It
It's heavy,
ridiculous.
man.
Yeah.
It's heavy.
I think there's a video of it out there somewhere.
I'd love to see that.
Comment that in the chat, y'all. By the way, chat, if you're here, say what up to Ned. If you have any questions for Ned, ask them because we will see them. Don't be a stranger. And if you're not following us, make sure you follow us on all our socials here, and that would be great. So, Ned,
Yo,
again, I saw your videos. I saw your stackering videos. I was very impressed, and I'm gonna say it again. I want to put the kibosh on your setup here, specifically
okay.
this fucking 2-3 hi-hats you fucking play with. What is this? What is this sorcery here? I'll put up a little video here. This is what I want to know, dude. What the heck is this? How, bro?
Okay.
You see this? Does the chat see this? This 2 hat? I'm gonna play this video again, cause they both move at the same time. What is like 3 hi-hats over here, y'all? That's what I'm saying, Caleb. What the heck? This was really fun video to watch and to troll. So yeah,
Nice. You did troll it.
I gotta know.
Yeah. It's my normal hi-hat stand, and then slammed next to it, just pedal to pedal, basically slightly at an angle, is just a remote hi-hat stand.
Got it.
And when I haven't put a good video of this up yet, but when I play them separately, it kind of do a sideways, that's like an at an angle heel toe. But if I'm playing them together, it's just gonna be
So you're just
kinda
like
at an
you're just
angle.
hitting the middle.
Stomping them.
Like
Yeah, I kind of. It's like if these are. Wow, how am I gonna do this? It's like backwards in the camera.
I kind of get it. Yeah.
Yeah, if these are the 2 pedals,
You're stomping the middle.
then yeah, I'm stomping. I'm like kind of crossing my foot over both of them.
Yeah.
At a comfortable, whatever makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, that has to be crazy. I'm just getting super nerdy here. Like
Yeah.
you have to set your hats and your remote hats to start and stop at the same place to like really make that like really work. Because I figure like
Yeah.
I'm thinking of like these springs like that's this floppy thing that just wouldn't work.
Yeah,
but-
it's it took a day or two of a lot of that sounds like a very small amount of time, but I am was lucky enough to just spend like a whole ass probably like 15 hours trying to like figure
Hell
out
yeah.
what worked the best, And I mean, here's a shout out to DW. The normal hi-hat stand I have had for I think 14 years now. It's a DW 9000 with the 2 legs on it.
Yep.
I've had that for 14 years, man. I just want to shout that out to anyone who's like thinking about trying to get a lifelong purchase. I've had to replace minimal parts on it, but it still works incredibly.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's kind of what's up, and I really I got that remote one because I wanted to have that second sound
Sure.
of hi-hat stuff, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's I guess does that shed any light on what you want?
Yeah.
You troll.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of figured as much, but like when I saw it and I looked, let me zoom in here, and I looked at the gosh damn it, the rod. Can I zoom in?
Oh, it looks like it's touching.
Yeah, it looks like it's straight up like touching your symbol. So I was just like, dude, and I love using this term because I think it's incredible. The fuckery of that would have been like incredible to see.
That would
Like if you got it so dialed that like the rod was pushing the top symbol up and down at the same time. I was like, wow, man.
factoring in latency. Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
This guy. So
Yeah, that would. That's not. I can't do that. I don't feel like spending the time figuring that one out.
that'd be incredible though. Good camera work.
Yeah,
You fake it,
yeah.
fake it,
It's all
fake.
smoke and mirrors, man. Yeah,
Well, sick. I'm glad that's decoded.
yeah.
So you
I'll
guys,
put a
it's
foot
just a
cam up
remote
at
hi
some
hat.
point.
Just
It's just a remote hi hat. It's 2 pedals. That's it.
just get a foot cam and tell me, man.
Well,
I
will.
get my buddy Preston. He started because he was on the stream and he does a lot of
Yeah.
covers, and we do he started incorporating the foot cam because he's doing some double pedal stuff, and like he's like, man, just people want to see that stuff, you know.
They do, man. I love seeing it's like OG drum video stuff too, man. Like In the Pocket, Dennis Chambers used to have that on VHS, man. And like they do like the fade in of the foot cam when he's like here's me doing the double stroke on the kick, and it's like they kind of faded in. He's playing with Schofield, and it's like sick, man. They do Blue Matter, and he does a lot of that double. It's the first time. Sorry, I'm just going down that memory because it's the first time I saw drum foot cam for sure.
Yeah.
Back in the day, man. That I think, yeah, sick video. Shout out Dennis Chambers. Shout out In
What
the
up,
Pocket,
Dennis?
man.
Man,
What up,
Dennis, come on the
Dennis?
stream.
Yo, that'd be lit.
Like, gosh, I think it's crazy too. Like when, and this is just so extra, but when people use the foot cam and they got just like sick shoes on. Because I mean, like you rocking the Air Forces, or you're rocking like some like Gucci ass, or you're rocking like, I don't know, some new Converse with the, you know, like,
And you're playing We Will Rock You.
no. You know, I mean, like the attention to detail, the production value, I think is great.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
heck yeah. Well, heck yeah. So like, I can't believe I haven't asked this question yet, Ned. But how did you start playing drums, man? Like, what brought you to the music?
Oh man, 4th grade, had the choice to pick, what instrument you want to do in band, and I was between trumpet and snare drum. And then my parents split up, and I didn't want to do band anymore. But when my mom got a new house, I asked if I could get a drum set, and got the drum set, man. And then I joined band later, but I started taking lessons, private lessons, in town and whatnot, on kit. And that's what happened, man. I mean, I'll get, deep if you'll permit me, but like that whole thing of like parents getting divorced, like playing multiple limbs together felt like I could glue something together, man.
Yeah.
At the time, I was 10 years old. And that's definitely the the X-Men origin story of it right there. That summer in the garage.
So you started when you were 10. Yeah.
10. Yep. Yeah.
And
And I'm 11 years old now, so I really put in a lot of practice.
damn, dude. Oh man, that's a good one.
Some would say child prodigy, but
Hey.
I'm a tween, so it's
Okay. So
Oh,
man, all of 11, and you're rocking a fucking external ass hi hat, huh?
Yeah, bro. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Okay.
bro, that was like some Tony Royster was on that shit.
Bro, he was at he had his first drum video out at age 9. I feel like
Tributed that. You mean that 11-year-old Tony Royster Jr. with his tribute
Yeah.
to
Tony
tribute
Williams?
to Tony, the late great Tony Williams.
Tony Williams. Thanks.
There's
Thanks,
one
kid.
of those there's one of those classic Tony Royster Jr. joints that they took off YouTube recently, and I noticed because
Really?
yeah, because Tony Royster was like, when I grew up as a kid, you look up kid drummers too, right? I grew up with YouTube, so I was just looking at that, like kid drummers, and I was a young kid, like talking about 3rd grade YouTube.
Yep.
Like his videos were always the first ones to come up. Like Tony
That's
Royster
dope.
was like one of the first drummers that was like
Hit the internet.
not in a popular band or anything, of the time that was like super good and had this whole like story. And like I just like went into the Tony Royster lore. And
Yeah,
then that
man.
led me to like Thomas Pridgeon. And then when my uncle showed me Mars Volta, right after I
Oh
found out
yeah.
Thomas Pridgeon, I made the connection. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh.
I was like,
Yo, I
I
found
just,
out Thomas Pridgeon when I was in 8th grade. It got the that was a sick year for modern drummer, and
oh
I
yeah,
got it was like Thomas Pridgeon for the Mars Volta. Never heard of any of that before, and I saw the
yeah,
transcriptions, and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta go check that out right now. And then
yeah,
I think the next month, also never heard of it. Tomas Hawk with Obzen, the album from one of Meshuggah's like just craziest albums, man. And the transcriptions of that was in there. And I hated metal, and I got hip to both those bands in like the span of 3 months. And I was like, oh
bro. Meshuggah's good metal. To me, Meshuggah's like, cause I don't even like I remember growing up and like everybody was getting into the scene shit. I didn't like it. I couldn't get in. It was too like I didn't like the whole like what's that store? You know what store? Hot Topic.
Hot
That
topic.
whole
man.
I just was not. It
Journeys.
was like I liked hard music, but I was like not fucking with that at all. I was like, this is fucking weird. Pierce the Veil, all that shit. I was like, this is fucking weird. I don't know what to do right now. And then I stumbled upon Meshuggah because I heard that song Bleed because it was kind of like a
Bro.
YouTube meme for a little bit.
Yeah, yep.
It was kind of like before memes, like pre 2010, like I don't know, like that was like I like this. I like tech and then Animals as Leaders. I got into them in 8th grade.
Sick.
Uh
Yep.
that was like okay, I was like, all right, this is like cool. This is really cool.
It's good
And
shit.
do you listen to Car Bomb?
I don't know Car Bomb.
Oh man, they're in Brooklyn. They're from
Ooh.
Brooklyn.
Ooh.
They're
How
from Brooklyn.
embarrassing.
No, no, you have to listen to Car
I'm a,
Bomb.
I'm
You
I'm gonna look it up right now. Put in my queue.
Elliot Hoffman is a freaking legend, dude. He is a freak of nature.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, no, he is literally one of my favorite drummers of all time. I will die and I will still be like Elliot Hoffman is like one of those.
Damn. All right.
He just takes the Meshuggah shit all the way to like this fractal
Really?
like point to where like I don't know, it's like crazy. It's like the most insane polyrhythmic metal you'll ever hear.
Oh, that sounds sick. Sounds like the Dan Weiss vein of you know, getting into it. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
are into Dan.
He has like I see him with those kinds of like Meshuggah shirts sometimes.
Oh,
Dan's
he's
hot on that
heavy.
stuff, dude. Yeah.
He's really hot in that stuff. I saw him play live the last Winter Jazz Fest that was live. So that's what 2 Januaries ago, and like man, he was playing. It was the most insane like.
Didn't he
prog.
release a metal record?
I can't speak on that, but the record that he did last that I know of at least, which was his second Stair Baby album. Man, there's some heavy shit on there, man. It is like he sounds like Vinny Colaiuta meets Meshuggah meets Max Roach meets the tabla rhythms.
Yeah, he takes that language and plays them on that fucking Gretsch.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And yeah, I met him after the show, and I've been taking lessons with him almost every month since that. I haven't taken too many this year,
Oh
but
wow.
Cool.
man,
Dude.
he's like I'd love to hip anyone that don't know about Dan Weiss to Dan Weiss
He's
because
great.
he's
He's
incredible, man.
great.
Yeah.
And that's what I saw. Let me just say that what you said, Brandon, about he goes and he just plays it on that Gretsch kit. Like, there's nothing fancy about that kit, man. Except it's a nice ass kit. No disrespect to that kit, but like, it's just the quintessential drum kit, man.
I
And
just like even playing that shit on a bop kit is just fucked up. Like it's just you're definitely extending the drums. Yeah, it's all in the playing. Well, that's what I'm saying, because it's all him. That's why you're talking about the kit like that, because it's really like it's all him doing it. Like he's really extending that kit, and it's really awesome to see. His vocabulary is amazing.
It's crazy. People are like, "Oh yeah, we should expand the drum set," and they get. I mean, look at my kit. It's freaking. It's like not normal stuff really, and I got extra hi. I got 3 fucking hi hats. Fuck that. Like,
One more
seeing what
hi hat.
Dan does.
One
One
more.
more hi hat.
That stuff's fun. That stuff's fun. I mean, it's all about like the playing first, right?
Absolutely.
But like if someone plays gas on a little dumb little set, and then you put up and then you give them a lot of drums, they'll probably know what to do with those drums.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, the stigma behind three rack toms, man, that's just something I feel like everybody grew up with.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
there was something about 3 rack toms, at 8, 10, 12 joint. and then like
Dennis,
it was
Steve Smith.
It was really rare for me to actually sit on like an 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. That was like super rare. I think I've only done that like twice or 3 times in my lifetime.
Damn. Yeah. I think one teacher of mine, young, had a kit that was like, it was either 10, 12. It was 3, there was 3 rack toms up there. And I just remember never knowing what to do with it at all, because he was also teaching me like really basic jazz, and that wasn't part of that. And I remember going to that kit and being like, one, feeling really small, and like looking up at these symbols, like the ride seems like it's in the next state. I'm like, man, how do you even reach this? And just being like, yeah, all right, 3 toms, not gonna touch him though. It's like not allowed to touch him. Yeah.
Dang, dude. I think 2 up, 2 down is like my dream. Just
that's a balanced kit, man. That's a good. You can't go wrong with a 2 up, 2 down, man. That's just like classic.
Just with the 16, 14, 12, 10, just give me.
What's the bass drum though?
Oh, it's 22.
Okay.
All right.
In my head, it's 22.
Yeah, I'm a weirdo.
What's your bass drum size, Brandon?
I rock. Okay, on this set, I'm gonna go back to my Rogers soon because I want to play bigger drums. But on the kit, it's on the CNC Lavender, it's a 12 by 18.
12 by 18.
So it's like a 14 by 20, but
yeah,
18.
But it's 12 by 18. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But on the Rogers though, I'm gonna whip that one back out. It's a 20 by 14, 12 by 8, 13 by 9, and then 16 by 16.
Wow.
Big drum. That's 16 by 16.
That is big drum. The box.
So I'm ready. I love the 20-inch bass drum with the toms.
You were saying something last week about like the depth of the bass drum, like really lets you put your toms closer. I'm like, oh man, that makes a lot of sense. Last week.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Oh, or the height, but the width of it.
Yeah. If it's like farther, if it's a wide, or if it's a deeper bass drum, the toms are just farther away, and you gotta like put them in.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I have a guy in here, Caleb, who just got a sweet Mapex kit, and he was talking to me about like how he has to put them on the cymbal stands, rather than the.
Man.
What do you guys think about that? I think it's a vibe, honestly. It's kind of like
it's a vibe. It's good for the bass drum tone. I'm not gonna lie about that.
True.
I will not lie about that. But
I think it gives you the option to put your toms anywhere, and I think but you gotta put the cymbals on a boom. I would need to put cymbals on a boom because then
the real shit is the DW bass drum tom mount that no one really knows about. Because that one.
Do you mean like the stand with 2 arms that
What's
come out?
That?
Basura.
Well, they have one where you literally, so there's like you put in the socket, you put in a socket, and
Right.
then you just slide the base with the arms attached to it in the socket, and you could slide it closer or further away from you.
Oh wait, you saying
It's like a tom
Yeah, yeah,
stand.
yeah,
It's like an independent tom stand, right?
what?
yeah, yeah. So it's just a socket on the bass drum, and you scoop it in like like it like
Whoa.
you know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know
Like
about this. I think
there's
I
a
get what you're saying.
so basically you have the ability to have toms. You can raise the toms a little bit, but it doesn't go inside your bass drum.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yo, we need
It
that.
that's what I'm gonna get on my next kit because I'm getting the lavender joint again, but I'm getting the size config of the Rogers that I have, and I'm getting a
Nice.
mount on the bass drum because when I tour, I want to tour with that kit.
Yeah, that's
Is,
nice.
is that here? I brought it up on the online. Is that this thing?
Let me see. Let's see. No,
Oh,
no.
it's not. No.
No, it's
Look
not that.
up DW. This is an obscure thing. Like you have some you. I had to email DW about this. It's the DW Tom mount bass drum attachment.
Okay. I wonder if I don't think Sweetwater is that tight.
Oh no, Sweetwater will not have it. You can only get it from DW.
Wow, that's
But a DW double tom mount. I mean, okay, let's look at this. Is this it?
You got to go to DW, the
Any of these
hardware
it?
section in
Are
the
you
D.
sure?
Jesus.
There it
Some
is.
sucked on
That's
kit.
it.
Whoa,
This
whoa.
one right here, right?
That's it.
The 129, or is it the 69, the vintage style?
That's a lot of shit, man.
Well, the gold one's 250. That's cap. But
Okay. So yeah, this baby right here.
yeah, yeah. And
Alright.
it's cool, man, because you can go crazy with DW. Like I'll tell you a story because I was about to put one on my performance
Oh,
series,
and it shifts
but then I ended
backwards
up
and
just
forwards.
getting the Rogers.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Sick.
it was what did I do? It was they I DW I DW I emailed DW and they literally sent me the schematics. They're like, "How big is your bass drum?" And they sent me the literal schematics to do it myself, to install it myself.
Really?
Yeah,
You have to screw it on or no? Is it glue on or some shit?
you drill it in.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
But DW, you can email DW. They'll give you the literal schematics to do it evenly.
That's pretty cool.
That's weird, right? That's
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Wow.
Damn,
DW's
I-
crazy.
Shout out DW.
Yeah. Shout out DW.
Your stuff's heavy, but it's cool.
Get the 6,000 series, man. That this should change my life.
The hardware?
Yeah,
The light, that's the real light one, right?
it's the light one. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't. Well, I like the version that's not the ultra light version.
Got it. All right.
Because
They
they're
got that.
yeah, they
6,000.
have the ultralight the ultralight 6,000 series doesn't have the clamp that's classic DW clamps.
Oh, gotcha.
You see,
Gotcha.
yeah, it's very basic. It's way cheaper. I like the ones with the actual DW like 9,000 like pivot clamp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Man, I used to I had a Ludwig Vistalite from like 78 or something for years. It was like 22, 12, 13, 16. I bought it with an 18 and then I never used the 18 Tom, so I sold that to someone. But that hardware, that old ass Ludwig hardware was like so annoying to deal with, man. Like the Tom stuff specifically cuz we on that, like that was some of the most annoying shit to deal with. I upgraded it to some modern stuff. They had Ludwig came out with, they took the DW like ball and socket thing for the rack mount,
Mm.
and then what you had to do is you had to replace. They made the Tom bracket mount. You had to they made them so that you would replace a lug. So like that bracket mount, instead of being on the drum, just like in the center as the old stuff was, you take a lug off and it fits and it is a lug. It has like, the threading for a tension rod on it. And then it also is a clamp that goes on the ball and socket, the L bracket thing. Pretty wild. That was some pretty cool technology, I thought. But
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You're talking. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
you know what I'm
The
talking about?
it's a
Yeah.
it's the mount from the lug.
It's weird, man. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool. All that being said, I'm very happy not playing with that kit anymore. I had it for a really long time, but it's a great kit. It sounded sick, but it was just that old stuff. I could only deal with that for so long, man.
What do you play right now? What's your main kit right now, or like what drums do you play right now?
My
What?
main and only kit right now is a mahogany kit from Reverie Drum Company. Shout out Reverie.
Hey,
Got
shout out
the
Reverie.
got the hat on.
Hey,
Uh, Tim took me on as a stackering artist last year, and then I was really pissed off about my Ludwig kit. I wanted to change, as I just told you about. I was pretty done just like updating it constantly, and it was just kind of getting a little flat sounding. I don't know. I was ready for a change. And I hit up Tim. I was like, man, I'd love to like see like I don't know like what is commissioning a kit with you guys with you. What's that like? Like I'd love to price something out, work with you, because as soon as Tim took me on as a stackering artist, I was like, man, this guy, I wish he was my best friend. He's like the coolest dude to talk
nicest
to,
guy. Yeah, yeah.
the nicest guy. Uh, man, let me just say this: for years, I've been cutting up cymbals and messing with shit, and then I saw stackering, and I was like, oh my god, it's everything I ever wanted. It's everything I ever wanted to do. That's like more than I could ever imagine. I don't got a tool shop or like a workshop like he does, and I was so like stackering my favorite company, like the K-Man stack, or they calling it just the K stack now. Like
Mhm.
that stuff is so sick. And anyway, I asked him like, what would commissioning a kit be like, because I just wanted a new kit, and I been following Jonathan Colin Green for a while. He's really good at well, he's really good, period. Let me just say that. All right, get that out of the way. Second, though, like his production style, at least on his posts and on Drumosophy, it's really clean. Like it's very natural sounding. And I was like, all right, if those drums sound really good like that, just natural, I'm sure, because I never played any of Tim's drums before. I'm sure it's not too big of a gamble to like, maybe I see what, you know, commission a kit be like, because I was like, maybe he'd do some cool custom shit for me. And he just hit me back. He's like, "Man, we'd love to have you on the Reverie family." And I was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, I would definitely do that, man. Definitely do that." And so yeah, mahogany. They're Keller shells, which I don't know if y'all ever like looked up Keller shells and what the deal is with that, but
Mhm.
I did, because he told me they were Keller shells, and I'd like heard that back in my head, and it's like, man, everyone used to use them, like old DW kits or Keller shells. A lot of old Gretsch stuff is Keller
My
shells. A lot
Ro-
of
my
Reverie stuff.
Rogers are Keller.
Mhm.
There you go. There you go, man. So that was cool. I like that.
Are
And
they
yeah,
sprayed on the inside too? That's like the Keller thing, right? They
I
they
don't
lacquer
know.
the inside,
It looks nice on the inside.
like
I don't
gray
I
on
don't
the
really.
inside.
It looks dark on the inside. It's like very
Ah.
man, there ain't nothing in this, my friend spot to compare it to,
That's
but
all
it's
good.
like it looks like a dark kind of purpley
Mhm.
uh whatever. I don't know if that's just a layer of wood. I don't really know what that is. But the beautiful drums, man, they're beautiful. And I got it's an 18 by 13 kick, um 12 by 7 rack tom, 14 by 11, I think, floor snom. It's floor tom with snares on it.
Sick.
That thing is wicked. I got a then I just got two snares with it. Spent all my fun employment on that last year,
Nice.
man. I got it's 5 by 14 regular snare, main snare with internal snares and normal ones, and then a 5 by 10 little snare with normal snares and internal. And it's killer fucking kit,
Tell
man.
me about the why adding the internal
Okay.
snares.
I saw a bunch of sick A&F drums with internal snares on them.
Uh-huh.
I saw what else did I see? I mean, there's those little
Do you have a rocket with
little
just the internal
LP.
snares?
Yeah, so that's like total vibe, especially in the larger one. It's like with just the internal snares, it sounds like a different drum. Sick. Um, and it takes like it's like almost like a different kind of like internal muffler on the inside. It takes some of the overtones out. It adds to fatness, man. I say like it just sounds so full
Hmm.
on recordings and stuff. Sounds so full. And the 5x10, I think it mainly it's not gonna you're not gonna hear that like a 5x10 snare isn't gonna sound like full,
Right.
it's like a real geeked up little guy, but it cranks, man. And shout out to 5x10. That's my favorite snare size, I think. Super shout out to that.
Shout out
I
5x10.
found this shout out 5x10. That's gonna be my next hashtag on my posts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use a little pearl snare that's 5x10 that I found on eBay for $30 and
Mm.
it's like it was like brand new. It's like a $200 drum or some shit. So that's my favorite snare size. But that is the really long version of what my main kid is, Brandon. Thanks thanks for letting me share that.
No,
No,
you're
no,
good.
that's
Shout out
good. That's
Tim.
good.
Had to
Yeah.
shout out Tim, man.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go impulsively buy a fucking China after this fucking stream, which is fucking toxic, but I don't give a shit. I just realized I have a little bit more money than I remember,
That's fire.
and I'm gonna go buy a fucking China, dude.
Yo, just save your money and get a Wuhan, bro.
Dude, those are the
I
classic.
think they slap.
I think I can find a cheap Wuhan right now at the drum shop here.
Probably.
You could
I don't know.
Or like or bro,
Never been to
or get the Oriental Chinas. The Zildjian Oriental Chinas are baller.
Yo, there's mad cracked of those on eBay. I always see.
Cracked.
Always see. Cracked Zildjian Oriental
Mm.
Chinas, man. Not dissing them. I just always see that as like a this thing sounds sick if you're into that vibe, like kind of thing. People
Got
selling
you. Got you. If you're into cracked cymbals, yeah. This is
Yeah.
I'm not
for
into
you.
crack cymbals. Nah, I'm
Oh,
just
come on.
kidding. I mean, I don't.
Well, heck
If
yeah.
I were to rock crack cymbals, they all gotta be cracked. You gotta be like Zach Hill.
Yo.
Mm.
Or I mean, Chris Dave used to have a thing with Sabian when he was, or I think I don't know. Actually,
What
wait,
is
can we
Chris
talk
Dave?
about? Yeah, what's he doing? He's doing an AGOP line, I think.
No way.
Yo, on his Instagram, he did a thing and it tagged Istanbul AGOP, and there's some really small snippets of like a really fucking big, like 23.
Have you heard the new record he's on?
Which one?
The Blake Mills Sam Gendel one?
No, I don't know about
Whoa.
this one. Wait, do
It's
I know?
baller.
About this one?
The Pino Palladino album.
Oh yeah. Sorry, ooh, just shouted. I do know about that. I listened to that. I think it all came out the other day, right? Finally.
Yeah,
Like a week
yeah,
ago
yeah.
or something, 2 weeks
A
ago.
week
Yeah,
or two ago. Yeah. The
fire.
gray one with the letters. This is just great.
Yep.
Yeah,
With Pino. Yep.
yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing. I think he's doing a line with Istanbul AGOP, but there's like zero about it anywhere except for this one post on his Instagram that it's very clear that he has.
You think
some
he's covered
crazy
that with
looking-
hats?
Yo, it is. Okay, yo, you gotta find this post, man.
Let me find it real quick.
Yo,
DM
yeah, it's kind
DM
of
it
deep.
to
He
me.
posts a lot. It's on there though.
Come on, chat.
they
Come on,
got
chat. Get it before us.
there's some something that looks like derived from the Exist Dry Dark series, but it looks a little shinier. And he did a live stream show a couple weeks ago on YouTube, and he was playing a lot of those cymbals, and it looks they sound great. It was kind of not the best audio, I will say, but it's Chris fucking Dave, man, and Agop.
Dude, I'm super happy because I was like I was just like impulsively like, dude, I think I saw the Exist Dry Darks, and I was like, it was beginning of 2020, and I was like, this is it. Like this is me. I was like, I'm gonna switch to this.
Dude,
And then, like,
I'm right there with you.
Sorry.
Nice.
Holy shit! What the
Troll.
fuck?
Matthew the troll.
Sorry. Go on.
I'm
Go
sorry.
on.
That was
With your egg up self.
that's like fuck y'all, Zildjian. Just kidding.
Yo, yeah. Have you
Fuck.
played the 10-inch hats from that series, Brandon?
Dude, I played the 13s. My friend got the 13s.
Oh,
They're
how are those?
best 13-inch hats I've ever fucking played. I hate 13-inch hats. I would play these 13-inch hats, like, and I would play them as main hats. Like, I want to do like a bop gig with them.
Damn. The 10-inch are, I flipped them so the bottom's on top. And it is like, yo, that with that ride and my 17-inch crash, it all just like sounds like depends on what you're playing, obviously, but like, man, it sounds like samples from electronic music, man, like from back in the day, or whatever day you're listening to fucking electronic music, but like, it just fits that, it fits, and like, yeah, I don't know, man. When you record with those cymbals, it's like all the producers I've been working with since I ever had one of those cymbals. It's definitely been. I mean, I'm not talking about like, it's not like 100 people. It's like 4 people were like, "Yo, that cymbal's really nice. Can we just do a one shot of that cymbal so I have that now?" And it's like they sound like paper butter on
They're
recording,
on
man.
my my new album. They're on my new album.
When is your new album out?
No, it comes out July 27th.
I'm listening.
Yo.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah.
Yo, I think I might have found this video. Let's
Did you?
Let me think. Let me think. Let's look. Let's listen.
Oh, you went scavenging.
Oh, damn, yo. Oh.
12. I've never seen like any hats like these before. Like the bell.
That's not the video I was thinking of.
Damn.
Those are he's so good, man.
I'm checking my Instagram real
Can you
quick.
scroll on his page? Because I know what the image
Yeah,
looked
yeah.
like. Oh boy, where are we on his page though?
Very
To the
top.
top. All right. Oh man, yo, this thing that he's posting, those first and third ones. I was at that show underneath his drum set. He posts videos from that show all the time. Sick show. Just shout out Chris Dave Heavy, man. Sorry. All right, scroll down. Oh man, he posts a lot, bro.
Oh, I found it. I
You
found it.
Oh yeah, we getting closer. Yeah, Brandon, you
It's
found it. Throw it in the chat.
what the it look, I'm
right.
Is it on his Instagram, Brandon?
Yeah.
yeah, look, I'm DMing it to you, Matt, right now.
Hey.
Yeah, oh my god, I have to buy it. What the hell?
I said, oh my god, I have to
Whoa.
buy it. It's next level, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's these, but the brighter,
A little different. Little different. There's a huge flat rod too with rivets that just looks like it was like rusted and hammered.
Bro, how far
to
back did you have to
extinct
go
them.
on his page to find that?
He posts so much, man.
Because
that's like if you go to the left and you count the squares. So from the top, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
all right.
Oh, his bassist has the headless bass.
Damn, really?
Yeah. Damn, his bass is crazy.
All right, we get aha. All right. We got it. We here. Peeping. Wow.
Yes, yep.
Man, those look fire.
Looks crazy. Man, there's another video you should find, Brandon. I mean Matthew too, but Brandon really my boy on this one. That is like the image of it might be. I mean, I can just send it to you later. But like, there's hats that look like they're 17-inch, and then it looks like there's cymbal pieces attached with rivets to them that are definitely coming out with that line. It's crazy. It looks pretty crazy. Yeah, it looks like we should just start saving our money now. Honestly, sure they're not going to be
That video that says Drumhead's family.
Maybe it's one of those. It's got some kind of moniker like that on it, like a headline. I don't know. Fucking call it title.
Oh yeah, I found it already. Right here.
Okay, yeah, my man. Don't go buy that, China. Save that money.
It has like the close up on the symbol with the rivet, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And if you watch it, there's like some on a chair or something, and they have like 1.5 by 1.5 inch cymbal pieces riveted on there. It's just like, yo, that's the one. That's the one. Yeah.
How am I just finding these like off top? What's wrong with me? I'm just taking food.
Was that just a big out zoom of that one symbol or no?
Yeah, that was cap.
I'll find this video later, man. I'll send it to y'all.
Yeah, man.
You gotta see this hi-hat thing. Crazy.
That's tight.
Super tight.
Man, I gotta
I'm
get
like
some Istanbuls, y'all.
Yeah.
I gotta get me a CNC drum set, some Istanbuls. I'm serious though. I want like an Agop anniversary 30th or 25th anniversary, whatever the anniversary ride symbol is with the green.
The 30th. Yeah.
30th.
Oh, I have one. I have a 20 or what is it?
I have a 22 signature series one that it has the green, and it's like, dude, I found that for a mother effing steal on Facebook Marketplace.
People don't like those symbols, dude, or they like their symbols. Like there's cats that buy those symbols. I know my guy Wesley in the chat will have the same story, but like he found it for hella cheap, and like people like just buy those symbols and don't like them, and then they resell them for cheap.
I'm slowly replacing everything with the Gops, man. That's it. It's like it's really be like it just sounds like butter, man. They sound so good when you record too. And even if the room sounds like dookie, those symbols just make the recording, man. I'm big on that.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not trying to switch the cymbal conversation or anything, but I got that FX Raw Crash.
Yeah, what's up with that?
And it's killing, dude.
It looks sick, man.
Records well. It's got a nice ping, great wash.
Zildjian needs to do more with that technology. That symbol's gas.
That lack of technology.
Right. Yeah. They're just off the line.
I want that.
Hammer it out and get it over with.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Just get it over with.
I think it's one of those symbols that like isn't gonna be around for a while. You know.
They already sold out.
Yeah.
On the bigger bell one, I think.
Right. I got the large bell because I like.
Yeah, I see you play that. Ian Maciak got one. Timbo got one. And that dude, Steve Wilkinson, who's the man. I see all four of you guys, wailing on that thing. It sounds sick.
I also got the, speaking of stackering and stuff, I got a lot of my cymbals modded by Tim, and I got the 20-inch Crash of Doom with the like ozoned out.
Yeah.
3 holes.
Man,
or like
fire.
I guess it's like 9 holes on it, but AGOP supremacy. Shut the fuck up.
What the fuck?
I'm about to ban you, bro.
He only takes turds in the chat, dude.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Wesley, you gotta tell us, dude, how you found the agave. I'm pretty sure. I know. I think the story. I'm not gonna tell the story. I think the story is funny though, from what I remember. And then
What do you
Man
say
said,
basura to?
what's that?
What do he say basura to? He said call some shit trash.
What was that for?
Man, that
I
was
think
I
that
don't
was
even
for
can't
the
even tell.
for the DW Tom. I don't know. I think it was something
So,
weird. That was
yeah, all
DW time.
that Tom talk was brutal, man.
Tom talk. Dude.
Fucking Tom
Oh
suck,
man.
man. That's
Yo.
bro,
why I
man
used
said,
six snares, bro. Six snares and 3 hi-hats. Fuck Toms.
Yeah. Toms are
man,
overrated. You guys.
my man said A got supremacy right now. I'm just looking at that right now.
It's all
Damn.
good. Maybe we need to flood the chat.
Fuck.
Flood the chat
It's all
with
good.
love, with AGOP love right
Justin Brown, Jonathan Barber, Chris Dave.
Yeah.
now.
Who else?
Simple stand tall mounts.
I don't know. Have you checked out Jonathan Barber, Ned?
Man, I haven't checked him out enough, man. I follow him and I love everything I see, but I haven't gone, down the rabbit hole, so to speak.
Full Barber.
Yes, man.
He's killer.
He's super good.
He
And
play
Chris,
open-handed, right? Or
yeah,
lefty?
he's lefty. He open-handed. So his ride's on the left side.
Yeah, he's killer. It's crazy.
What is the other? Carter McLean.
Carter McLean is, man, he's top. I feel like when he plays a groove, man, you could throw that over anything in that BPM and it'd fit on any vibe over that.
Man, I wish the new jazz series that they came out with was like probably like 100 and probably like 200 grams lighter than they put it out.
I get with that, man. Man, who else plays those is this Italian drummer that I am fucking so into. I don't know if you guys know Piero Pirelli or something. I'll find him real quick. He is got wild feel and he plays some wild music, man. Piero Pirelli. I'm send this profile to the chat. Shout out to him. That's all I gotta say, man. Shout out to him. I don't know if I can.
Oh yeah, they repost him all the time.
Yeah.
Guy.
Dude, I saw him put the clap stack, take it apart and put one piece on each of his toms and hit it and make this beat with it, and it was like the wildest thing.
Damn, he's on ANF too.
Yeah, he's on ANF. He makes anything that he plays, man. Like all that equipment, he really he's playing the right equipment for him. That's
the factory's here.
The ANF do they have a shop too? Now?
Yeah, my drummer homie works there. He made his own drum set there.
Damn, it must be a pretty nice kit.
It is really nice. It's super nice. I mean, I don't get with ANF because that's just not my swag. Like in terms of drums, I mean their drums are nice. Like they sound nice. They're made well. That's just not my swag. But fucking apparently,
when you can dent your drums though, that's crazy.
Dude, he apparently the deal was that I think he got to make that drum set for free.
Damn.
But on his own time, and he has to make it. You got a free drum.
Them shits are pricey, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I had a little pancake snare of theirs for a little bit. It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful.
$9,000.
$9,000.
Was it 900?
What? Oh, the drum?
Yeah.
No, it was. I got one. I was smart and bought it used, and I got it for like $350 or something. It was a man. I don't remember. It was really thin, man. Really thin.
Damn, you guys watched that full Brody Simpson?
Oh yeah.
Brody Simpson.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
He's got it's like another ANF drummer, dude, and he's like on another.
Bro, Brandon, you gotta get on Brody, man.
Brody's ridiculous, dude. I think he's like the guy that you watch and you're like, oh man, did I just see this guy at the country bar? And then and then you
Yo,
just slaps like some
he's
Dilla groove like
serious.
hard.
He's serious. It's
Well,
no
okay.
fucking
Well, what's
around.
his Insta? What's his Insta?
Dude,
Brody
Brody
Simpson
Simpson
drums.
drums, yeah.
How do you spell Brody? Oh, okay, I
BRODY.
found it. I found it.
Bro, DY.
Yeah. Oh, Brody's cool. I've seen his stuff.
Yo,
Yeah, he's really good.
let me shout out Brody Simpson. I took a lesson from him, and he is like, he's so straight up, man. He's so fucking straight up. I just fucking love that in a teacher. And
What do you mean? Like straight up.
in everything he was explaining, he was just like, there's no. It was so the way he can just like teach. Like, listen, I'm sure. I mean, if you're lucky enough, you've had a couple teachers in your life, and like some people just don't know how to explain shit at all.
Mm.
He really knows how to explain, uh, what I was asking, and like what he was trying to convey to me, and it was really like I didn't have to really ask any questions. It was that clear. I mean, I was clear in what I also wanted him to show me, but I was asking. I was like, man, I would love for you to expand on like
Mm-hmm.
how you get your Dilla feel that way because it's unreal. I also wanted him to. I was like, man, I also love to take like a production lesson with you. And he said he was like, here's the other kind of straight up, man. He was like, we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna probably like do a video lesson at some point. So don't waste your money on a production lesson with me because I'm gonna do something that people could buy where I just like take a drum, record a drum beat from scratch, and then walk
Sick.
everyone through what I do. And I was like, man, like that's just so honest. I mean, bro, I would have happily given him my money
Yeah.
to learn because if you haven't, check out his posts on like your speakers because it's fucked up. It's fucked up. It's way different than the phone. And it's like
Oh no, yeah, no, his production game is good, man. I've seen that drummer for years, since probably like 2017.
unreal.
He,
He's unreal.
he's been putting out content like that.
He's dope.
Yeah, man. Like it's just dope. I was gonna say one thing. So the stack ring joint, like, so all the my friend down the street has a stack ring percussion clap stack,
Mm.
and I was wondering, and he has my fucking agop right now, bastard. Um, I was gonna ask, like, do they consistently draw from the same type of symbols to create those? Because they're pretty
The
consistent. They seems
the
like,
the stack ring clap stack.
yeah.
I think he is now. I have one that's from before he started doing that steel one,
Same.
and it's like, yeah, you got like a original one,
I got a
Matthew?
prototype. Yeah.
Prototype, yeah, baby. Talk about. But it seems now he's doing them all with those like steel blanks or whatever. I don't
It's
know.
like gray. It's like gray, right? They're like gray.
Yeah. So I think now it's really like that. He said when I was talking to him, man, last summer, I guess, uh, he told me about the symbols he was using, and now I can't remember. I think they were like really crappy brass ones that you're able to really bend and stuff. So I guess it's a process, man. I guess.
I think you kind of get. I'm not talking bad on stack ring, but you kind of get what you pay for with stack ring. Like it's custom, it's
Yeah.
handmade, whereas like an Istanbul, it's not gonna sound like an Istanbul. Like it's not the
It's different-
solution if you
different
want an
vibes, man.
Istanbul, but
Yeah.
if you want something that like whereas with the Istanbul, like I don't think that's one you can ride on as well as the Chan stack as the stack ring
Yeah.
one. Like I use that one as more of an aux symbol anyway than like a clap, you know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
played it. I like it's different. I like the feel of it though.
Yeah.
I like
It's
the
nice,
feel
man.
of they make good stuff. I like it.
Mhm. Mhm.
I also say this, man. Like anytime I saw Chris Dave with the clap stack pre-COVID, even videos, he always mic'd it. Anytime I've seen like Yusef Days play with it, in studio or whatever, like on videos, it's mic'd. The stack ring one, at least the one I got to mic it. Like I got to close mic it if I'm in the studio with it. And if it's open, man, mine really sounds like a clap, but it's got all the jangles on it. So that's like sounds like a clap with jangles. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily the 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 exact way that the AGOP one sounds, but like, man, that AGOP one's like close to $600, man.
The jangle
Like,
clap, dude.
fucking yeah, the jangle claps. It's pretty sick. Um, anyway, shout out Tim, man. Love
Yeah,
that guy.
Tim. Heck yeah.
That's funny. I had a friend, Claire. I don't know if you ever heard of Claire Rousey, but they were on Reverie too. I think for a little bit. My homie,
What's it?
uh,
What's the name?
Claire Rousey. I don't think they're doing because they were doing like she was doing like improv like kind of like improv ambient music
Okay.
and like would tour and like do crazy like avant-garde like sound texture shows on the kit,
Mm.
just the kit, and they were on Reverie. um but like, yeah, man, that was my introduction to Reverie, and I was like, I really like those kits.
They're great,
they're,
dude. They're like
they're
just nice, well-made, like small, small company ass kits, dude.
I love mine, man. It's like the most verse. Well, I was coming off that '70s Vista like that. I really had the one of two sounds, which is like tuned flat and then untuned. But I mean that kit I got, man. It's like the most versatile thing I've ever played. That being said, I've also never really had a brand new drum set, which that is like the definition of a brand new drum set. He like made it for me and then he shipped it to me, and then now
You were
I
the
have it.
first one to
Kind,
play it.
kind of, that's a I'm very grateful to have that experience and be able to say that. That's some crazy shit if you think about it. It's not made and then put in a box to ship out when someone buys it on a website also. But
Mm.
that he definitely knows what he's doing, man. He nailed it with that. It's
He's a
like
craftsman too, just a
he
guy
is.
that like making stuff and like, God, and he's connected to it.
He is. I love it. I
I
love it.
like
I
all
want to go
like
visit.
the people that are coming up in like on in like I would just call him in that class of like people that are coming out like the Adam like morph beat stuff like
Bro, that shit's
the
heavy.
this yeah, so nutty. Stack ring percussion. I put drum G's in there. I put um you know um drum tortillas in there. Like the
I want to
people,
check those tortillas out.
bro, they're sick. They look
That's
good.
dope.
They sound great. You get one. It's not a big fat snare drum sound. Like,
I
oh,
don't like the
big
big
fat
fat
snare
snare
drum for that
drum.
matter too. Like they're.
True.
I remember when big fat snare drum came out, bro, and because I had heard about them through like a Questlove interview,
Oh
and I
man.
looked them up right after that, and I waited until they came out, and I was like,
Damn.
bro, I ordered them like the day it came out. I was like, this is sick. This is everything I want. I no longer have to tune my drum. Like, this is sick.
Yeah.
And yeah, dude. And then I hit him up because I was like, dude, how come you don't make any smaller ones? And they're like, oh, we didn't really think about that. Straight up, dude. He's like, oh, we were just thinking about they're gonna put on snares. Like, I was talking to the person who I don't know. I was talking to some dude who had the authority to tell me they hadn't made those
Nice.
yet. I'm
Wow.
like, okay.
Do they make any that aren't 13, 14?
I would think they make like down to 12 at least. Because
Nice.
my thing was like, I was on like an Ari Honig kick, and I was like all playing melodies with my drums and stuff. And when you put that big fat snare on top of any drum, you're able to control pitch way more.
Yep.
Like, it's incredible.
100%.
Like,
100%.
so I was like, man, I wish if I could put this on my floor tom, on my snare drum, and on my 12-inch tom, like I'd have like three scales in front of me.
Yeah. Damn.
So yeah,
Did
I was in
Brandon
it.
just dip? Did he just freaking dip, dude?
Bro,
Got
we were
sick of
talking
us.
about Ari Honig, and he's like, "Nah, I'm out, dude." Yeah, I think he might have gotten booted out. I'll keep an eye out. Well, what up, chat? We got all y'all in here, all being quiet. If you're got any questions for Ned, make sure you ask them because he's only here now. All right.
That's
Um,
it. Yeah, I'm
So
quitting after this.
yeah. So Ned, what else is on your docket for this year, man? I know it's kind of questionable, but is there anything you're looking forward
Oh
to
man.
coming up show
I'm
wise, recording wise?
I'm working on a loop, like a breakbeat loop pack with this dude, this UK, just some guy in the UK. He's really cool. His name's Sam. Can't remember his last name, but I'm also planning on hopefully playing a bunch of shows with Huck in the fall. He is putting out new music very soon. I don't know how soon. Can't remember, but I'm on a track. I think I'm on just one track on this stuff coming up. Um,
What's Where's the best place for people to check Huck out? Because we haven't really gotten into that, but Huck, yeah, for everyone that doesn't know, is a band that an artist, right? That Ben you play with.
Yeah, artist. Huck is the artist, and there's like 6 of us in the band. It's a great band. We got 2 horns, bass guitar,
Oh, cool.
me on drum set, and then Huck be singing, and he's got a little sampler and some
Is it
little
HUK?
synthy stuff. HUCK.
Oh, okay.
And he's on everything. He's on Apple Music, Spotify, I think some Title, YouTube, you can SoundCloud.
Okay. Oh,
He
are you
does
on the So Far Sounds thing right here?
I am not, but I do look a lot like that guy, and he is also from Long Island, and it's crazy. I've been mistaken for him ever since joining the band, and it's
Oh,
pretty
wow.
great. Great guy.
So you're
Yeah,
not the OG drummer. You're like the second drummer.
I'm not. I'm the 3rd drummer actually.
Okay, tight.
I'm the
Third time's a
3rd
charm.
drummer. 3rd time's a charm, man. It's match made in heaven now.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So hopefully we're gonna be playing a bunch of shows this fall in the New York and greater New York area.
Sure.
We were on a fucking roll before COVID hit, man. And
Damn.
I'm so lucky, coming into New York City when I did, like 2017. What up, Brandon? He's back.
Brandon's back.
Hey,
Coming to New York City like 2017, and like I did that whole thing of just like not saying no to basically anything and just really putting myself out there. And man, that last week before COVID hit, man, I played 5 shows that week. Not saying I made a bunch of money at all. It's New York. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But you know, that was like I think two out of the 3 of those, or two out of the 5 of those or something was with Huck, and then a third was actually me and one dude from Huck playing with this other artist. I don't know, blah blah blah. I'm just super grateful about that, man. It was really going out with the bang for us, and we were set to go play at South by, and that didn't happen. But that's coming up. Huck is also helping me. He really has been encouraging me to put an EP out with like all the little ditties that I write, like that Eric Andre thing you and I was talking about earlier. He's helped me put something together. So I don't know when it's gonna get done, but I've definitely been like sort of writing tracks again. Initially that started up again because I loved playing to the Timbo from Kino tracks. Shout out Timbo from Kino.
Shout out Timbo.
And then I downloaded Splice, and I was like, man, I feel like this is just what Timbo does. It just makes some shit that's really fun for him to play to. And I started just doing some of that. And yeah, so at some point I'm gonna put an EP out. Who knows when?
Damn. Well, that's tight. That's a great segue into this fire animation. And this was picked up by the Eric Andre show, and well, let's listen to it and then we'll talk about it. Man, so
Man,
yeah, y'all, that's some just Eric Andre just biting his person off his
weenie.
person.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely his pee-pee?
I don't know.
Guess we'll never know. Did you see Bad Trip?
I did. I just watched it
So funny.
last weekend. It was great. Everyone man, people are really nice, man. That's what I took away from that movie. Everyone really wanted to help him out and other people out. It was kind of funny. It wasn't what
Yeah.
I was expecting at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like the anti Borat kind of. It was like it was
Yeah.
interesting that
Mm-hmm.
way. It was pretty funny. Loved that movie, man. Yeah.
So how did this come to be? I mean, I think we all like had this childhood fantasy of like being on Adult Swim, you know?
Yo, basically my one of my oldest friends now, he did a lot of the animation and like the promo videos for that upcoming season of Eric Andre. And he was hired by Adult Swim, and he hit me up and he was like, because we used to live together and blah blah blah. I used to just make little ditties like that a lot, and it was definitely that one's from 2018, I think, and
Uh-huh.
like I knew nothing about production at all or anything, and but I would just like every day come home from work and like try and punch out a little weird thing and then play drums to it. And anyway, he knew I had like a whole basically all on my phone actually now. It's all in like iCloud, and I ruined my computer with all of it. He's like, "Yo, send me like those old weird things you used to do because I need some really weird music for this Eric Andre stuff, but none of it can be copyrighted. None of it can like be. It's either like I'm using classical music that has zero like law to it anymore,
Yeah.
or I could use something that like my dumb friend made." And so sent him a bunch of them, and that one, they decided to keep, and that's what's up, man. That's how my friend just slipped that on there, and that's how that happened, man.
That's
So
awesome. Like a right place, right
yeah,
time kind of moment.
yeah, man, it's nice little bragging rights. I love it.
That's so
Huge
rad.
fan of the Eric Andre show, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how that one came about.
Very cool. Man, so
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, do you have any advice for, some of our listeners that are planning to possibly go to New York or like, you know, I feel like a lot of musicians have left New York in the past year. So like, it's almost like a last man standing or a great opportunity to go out there right now. Would you agree? Would you disagree? Do you have any advice for people trying to pursue this thing we like to call passion in music?
Man, man, that's such a loaded question, man. I mean, I just say I feel like New York is, even though people consider it like I'm walking here, city, like everyone's pissed off, angry, and don't want to talk to you. Everyone's, looking at their shoes, walking around. Like the musicians, man, like it's really, I think it's really personable. And if people are dicks, then they're dicks, and don't hang out with them. Like I said, I kind of like, I moved here and I just started taking anything I could. And I mean, at one point, I was, man, I think 2019, fall of 2000, no, yeah, fall 2019. There was like 1 month where I played 11 shows, and I think I made like $175, and I never even got $50 for one of those shows. And like,
Fuck.
man, that that was great. I was also like working 5-6 days a week, waiting tables during lunch, man. It was, you know, that sucks when you say that out loud, but like, man, that was like I was in like 7 different groups doing stuff. I don't really regret none of it. I mean, I'm sure one of those I probably didn't have to be in and it wouldn't have killed me, but I've met so many cool people that all in the end, like someone almost always just knows each other, especially in this city. I can't speak on like any other city being like that because I just don't know. But this is my New York experience, and that's what everyone says that has gone through that New York experience. That like, man, I just came and I took every op that I had that wasn't gonna like kill me and wasn't stupid, and it eventually just it all kind of worked out. I mean, I feel like I got such a large group of people I know now from meeting in person in New York. I mean, the whole COVID thing too, like changed so much for everyone that like I know so many people. I mean, two of you, like I don't know you guys, but we met on social media and like, I mean, Brandon is the first time I'm talking to you, but Matthew, you've been chatting me up a little bit here and there, and it's like super nice to it's almost that whole thing, that whole like COVID, internet thing is like it feels like just like what bopping around New York feels like, man. You just meet people and then you realize like, oh man, everyone just kind of knows each other, at least
Mhm.
in these circles. And I don't know. I mean, I feel like I just blabbered and that didn't make any sense probably, but like, it's a small city, man.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Well, let me
Small ass
direct it a
city.
little bit. Does
Please,
what
I
was
need that.
what was your first gig or what was your first gig in New York? What was the first person that took a chance on Ned out there?
um,
And how did you get it?
the the
Like,
correct the correct answer for that is uh my teacher from college was asked to be a part of this percussion ensemble. He was unavailable, and he hit the guy with my info. And
cool.
that guy and I talked for a sec, and then we met up, and then I was in the ensemble. It was that's I think that's the correct answer to that question. And then eventually, like, that dude, I was subbing for that dude when he couldn't teach his percussion classes at this one, middle school, and like, that was extra money, man. That was dope, and like I was his sub for that.
Was this your teacher
That's
in
how it works.
New York, or was this?
No, no, this is a college professor of mine. I went to school at Bennington College in Vermont. Very, very little like liberal arts ass school.
Uh huh.
And there's a dope guy there, Michael Wimberly. There's two drum set teachers there, Michael Wimberly and Susie Ibarra. And Michael's the one that hit me to this percussion ensemble just for that story. But little known fact, man. I mean, Bennington College, it's really small. I don't think people know, man, that music department is slept on, and they will give you their all. I had some incredible teachers there. So that's yeah, that's the answer to
Sick.
that one.
Bennington College.
Yeah,
Shout out Bennington.
yeah. Shout
So
out Bennington.
so about um so like yeah, like what I mean, tell me about all these groups you were playing with in New York, and how did you come upon them? Like just as an example, like, if you play at a jam session or something, like,
Right.
and people see you at the jam session, like, that's a great way to get a gig or to not get a gig, for that matter.
Yeah.
Jam sessions are toxic places too. But like, did that ever happen, or was there any scenario similar to that where like someone saw you and they're like, "Oh yeah, Ned, that's my guy."
I mean, I'll say because I want to be honest, and I want people to like be encouraged and whatnot by this. That like, my whole life I heard, yeah, you go to New York, you go to those jazz jam sessions, and that's how you start, your career. I showed up to one of those with my sticks in my backpack, and I sat in the back row, and I realized it was not for me.
Yeah.
It just was not for me, and I was really nervous, and I was like bored to tears. I was really nervous and scared. And then I chilled for like half an hour, man. And I was really like, man, I think this is just not my vibe. And I don't have to do that. And I don't have to listen to that Vinnie Colaiuta quote that I read when I was like in eighth grade and have remembered, like burned into my memory until I
Mm.
moved to that city. That like, yo, man, that just might not be for me. So just wanted to say that just because like, man,
Sure.
it's not always what you think it is, man. But I got connected to everyone I was playing with just through either college friends or friends of friends from college. And like, I mean, at one point I was playing in a band with a kid that I knew because he dated a girl from my college, I think. And then he got me a gig with another group because he went to college with them. And there's like that whole thing of
Yeah.
just like, all right, there's like a whole nother circle of people that I'm now like, hip to, man. And I feel like it's really apparent. I've only been to LA once, and it feels massive, and it feels like when I'm in New York, I can be on a roof, and I'm like, yo, there's Manhattan, and it's easy to be like, I know exactly where I am. LA seems massive to me,
Yeah,
and I
they
feel
say
like,
LA is like New York if you smashed it like a pancake.
bro, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, lots of space to do you in LA.
Yeah, it's wild, and in New York, I feel like it's so easy to be like, yep, like that person introduced me to that person, and then it turns out that like the third person that I'm introduced to actually knows the person that I first knew,
Right.
and it's like this wild web that like I feel like because it's so small I can like see how that goes. But I mean I got involved with Huck because one of my best friends in college, like I knew a bunch of his friends, and then Huck is friends with a bunch of his friends. They actually they're all New York City kids that grew up together that like,
Mhm.
just know each other, and like that's how I got involved with him. I feel like that's how I got involved with anyone aside from meeting them on social media. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if that man, I don't know if
I
I
think
went off
that
direction there.
answers it. Answers it
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
many ways. This is good.
There you go.
Heck
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, fucking awesome, man. I think this might be a good spot. Good spot to
Cool.
kick it. Good spot to wrap it.
Sick,
Let's
sick.
I would love to just before we go, if there's anyone in the chat that's got a last minute question, now is your time to throw it out or forever hold your pieces. And I'd just like to give a big shout out to to I think I said Ben, to Ned.
Oh, that's okay.
I don't know why I said that. Big shout out to Ned for coming on the stream and taking a chance on the drum stream here. And
Yeah, thanks for having
and
me.
again, yeah, if you guys don't already follow Ned Drums 123 on
Everything.
Instagram, go check that out. Let's see if I'll throw that in the chat here. And let's see. I can't do that and talk at the same time. Oh, check that out. It just freaking it already knew. That's insane. There it is.
Nice.
So hey everybody, thank you for being a part of the drum stream. Thank you for listening as always. We'll be let's see. Next week's guest is oh my gosh, is Kevin Higuchi. Kevin Higuchi is the drummer of Jeff Rosenstock and has played on many Asian Man Records stuff. He was also the our co-host when Brandon wasn't here 3 weeks ago. And it's going to be really fun. Kevin is a good friend of mine and a fantastic drummer. So that's going to be fun.
Nice.
Anything else, y'all?
Yo, I've said enough.
Okay. Well, man, let's give a big round of applause for Ned. And as always, we're up to Brandon. And my name's Matt. We're gonna come see you guys next week. Let's maybe play it out here with some Vatican City Fight Club. So, anyways, y'all, take care, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
Thank you.
We out.
Nice.
All right, Ned.
Yo, thanks for having me, man.